right. Here I am. I think this is all working. Um, let's see here. Welcome to BANDCAMP Friday. For anyone that's tuning in to a recap of this stream, BANDCAMP Friday is a promotional thing that BANDCAMP uses and has been doing throughout the COVID-19 pandemic as a way to support artists. And essentially BANDCAMP is a revenue sharing service where artists can sell music and merchandise, and they don't have to pay a fee to open a store. But BANDCAMP takes a percentage of whatever sales they make. And essentially what BANDCAMP Friday is on first Fridays of the month, they forgo their revenue share. So artists make more of the money. They've been doing this since the beginning of the pandemic, and they skipped a month here or there, but for the most part, it's been first Fridays, and it will continue to be for a little while. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to go on a little shopping spree. I'm going to go explore BANDCAMP, see what some of the stuff people have been recommending over the last few weeks is, and see if I want to buy any of it. I usually don't buy digital downloads of music. I'll usually stream that. But today I might make an exception for a few people if I really like the music and want to send some money their way. So having said that, I'm mostly looking for LPs and cassettes and maybe a t-shirt here or there. I've got a lot of t-shirts though. So I guess we'll just see what's available. And if you've got any recommendations or if you release something, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Having said that, let me make sure that I've got my stream going here, and let me make sure that I can see what's going on. I want to make sure I've got my chat open in case people want to talk to me. Here's my chat. Here's my stream. And here's BANDCAMP, hopefully. Yeah, here's BANDCAMP. So my starting position is my new release today, and it's sort of a shameless promotion, but I've been working on this album, or EP rather. I guess it's an EP. It's only about 10, 15 minutes long. I've been working on it on my live streams on my channel for a little while, so you can watch me make this thing on my past live streams. And if you wanted to, you can buy it here. And I've got it set to $4, but if you're watching this stream, I'm going to put in the chat a discount code. And shoot, I just lost my dang chat. What's up, Zooey WTF? Okay, so use discount code Astral Cauldron for 50% off anything in my BANDCAMP discography. Do you hear my new mechanical keyboard, by the way? I'm a real streamer now. .bandcamp.com. Okay, so that's going to be my, I'm going to pin that message. And if anyone wants to support me, you can do that here. This is a great place to support this channel and to support me as a musician. I'm not like starving or anything like that. Don't feel bad if you can't. I put this stuff up, the educational content especially, for free intentionally. I don't want to lock people out of learning. As someone who charges for private lessons, it's always been kind of the biggest bummer when someone says they can't afford it anymore and turns down free lessons because they feel bad about it. So I'm just putting stuff on YouTube now because I don't want to say no to people. Anyway, I have a shopping list, and I think that a good place to start is to start digging into the shopping list. I don't know if I want to buy everything on this list. I've just been copy pasting links, and Again, like I said, if you have something that you put out today that you want me to check out on the stream, that you're comfortable with me pulling up and playing and potentially not buying. I mean, I'm not going to buy something I don't really want to buy. So don't take it personally. I'm very picky. This is my first one that I wanted to check out. I saw that some of my friends in the thrash metal group Beekeeper had a new had an LP version. I think it's of their existing record. So I'm gonna see what's over here. What's up, Camilo? How's it going? So I love that you coming with the cat in the box emotes. So I think this is the same record that they had before, but it looks like it's available in vinyl now, and limited to 100 with red and black splatter. Is this the same one? Okay, let's see what's going on here. This is a bundle. Oh, that's a really cool shirt. I already have one Beekeeper shirt. I don't think I need a second Beekeeper shirt, but I have been wanting this album on vinyl for a while. This actually, if you follow me, the drummer on this album played drums on the King Gorm album, which is this one that I put out last year. You may have heard this one before. I don't know. Anyway, it's the same drummer. And it's also the bass player in this band was one of the engineers on the King Gorm album. So this band, even though they sound quite different, was pretty intertwined with it. So I think this is the first thing on my shopping list. I'm gonna just buy this. I hate this 99-cent pricing though. I wish I could punish them for that and pay less than that, but I'm gonna do 25. I'm gonna pay a cent more because I don't like that. I'm gonna add that to my cart, and I'll go on the mailing list too. I don't know if I want to be on the mailing list for Metal Assault Records. I'll have to check the label out myself, but for now I'll just add that to my cart. I'm not sure actually if BANDCAMP has a shared cart throughout multiple artists. Let me try putting something else in my cart. I'll go to something else on the list and see what's out over here. This is another band that's apparently putting something out. Oh, wow. Huh. Let's hear this. See if it's any good. So this one, actually, this band, Chris Calabia is in my band Old Man Wizard with me. And they've had this band Platypus Egg for kind of a long time, longer than Old Man Wizard. And I heard they were putting out a new music today. First problem I'm going to say is that there's no physical album. And I mean, I'm talking myself down there too, because I don't have a physical album for this either. But I'm going to keep listening for a second. And I'm probably going to buy this one just to get it on the list and get it into the algorithm. So when you buy stuff on BANDCAMP, BANDCAMP basically has like a recently purchased section. So stuff that does well ends up snowballing and doing even better. So this one's only $2, and throwing $2 at some friends to support them and possibly get them on someone else's radar is, I think, worth doing. So I'm going to put this in my cart as well. And I'll go on the mailing list for this too. Oh, cool. Yeah, it looks like we can have a full shopping cart on BANDCAMP. So we're gonna go to town here. And I'm not going to have to show you my credit card information and figure out how to cover that up. I was a little bit concerned, but I think we're good. Nice. Okay. Let's continue down the list. And again, if anyone else in the chat has a new release on BANDCAMP or something they're excited about, throw it in there. And as a point of reference, I think that links are hidden. So just tell me the artist name and tell me the name of the album or the release. And by doing that, I'll be able to look it up myself. Anyway, so far I've got Beekeeper and Platypus Egg in my cart. And this is fun. We're going to go shopping. So I'm going to look at, I heard there were some new releases on Serpent Sword. And I think this is mostly going to be like dungeon synth style, but I just wanted to check out and see if there's any tapes on here that I want. Let's see here. We'll just click on one. See if it's something that's up to my personal taste. This one's got a cassette. Cool. I was kind of drawn to this artwork. This is neat. I'm gonna play it first and probably get a copyright strike for playing music. This is a really quiet release. Oh, hey Samuel! All your stuff is on Name Your Price. Do you have any physicals? Put the name of the of any albums you got a physical release for on the chat. That way other people can check it out too. And if not, maybe I'll check it out anyway. Why don't you put your band name in the chat so if people want to see it, they can copy paste it. Oh, cool! You were browsing Bandcamp and saw this. What's up, Derek? I like this, but I usually like my dungeon synth instrumental. I have a pretty high sensitivity to vocal music, and I get really distracted by vocals. And there's something about dungeon synth with vocals that I don't really find myself wanting to listen to, and that's nothing against it. It's just a personal taste thing. So I don't think I'm gonna buy this cassette, but I want to just dig through this label a little bit and see what else is over here. Like all this art is so cool. Look at this thing. That's so cool. Let's listen to some of this and see if this is something that I'll find myself coming back to. What's up, Radurolf? Well, as far as starting songs, I usually just start anywhere. I think that so there's a famous composer called John Cage, and he had this outlook that was begin anywhere. Basically, you just start by doing something, and the act of doing something leads you to new ideas. And if you go through a lot of my videos, you'll find that I start in different places for different songs, and usually I'm just guessing. I'll just either have a bass sound queued up and I'll start with a bass sound, or have a drum sound queued up and start with a drum sound. Or have a guitar in my hand and start with a guitar part. So I think the important thing is just record something and then listen to it and see if it gives you ideas. So I usually try to get inspired by my own ideas. Okay, so coming back to this, Mournful Melodies of, this is really cool. I wonder if I know this person, but I'm liking this one a lot so far. This is more of my personal taste for a cassette. Let's hear a little bit more of this, and I think I might add this to my cart. Yeah, I'm loving these sounds. I'm just gonna skim this a little bit. Actually, I really like all these little pieces, so I'm gonna add this to my cart. And I'd like to be on the mailing list for Serpent Sword as well. I like this label. I'm not gonna buy every single thing they put out, but I do like the label. Let's go. I'm already up to $51. Oh no. Yeah, Zooey. So Radurolf, if you're still in the chat, Zooey WTF is saying that again, starting as experiments is like it's just a really good place to go. My stuff that really feels polished is usually an experiment based on an experiment that was based on an experiment. So I'll like keep fine-tuning and honing a song to perfection over as long as 5 years sometimes, actually. So some of my extremely polished music is gonna be sort of like a hobby project, labor of love thing that lasts a long time, and some of it I'll do in 30 minutes or an hour. Sometimes I'll just feel like the ideas will flow, and sometimes they just don't, and we can't fault ourselves for that. I think that the danger is identifying an inability to finish something as writer's block. And the answer to that is usually to just start working on something else. And make sure you finish things sometimes, like maybe challenge yourself to finish like a 5-second song, make like I wrote a song today, and then that's the whole song. So you feel good that you finished something, post it on an app like TikTok or Instagram that rewards 10-second pieces of media. And then for the longer things, don't worry about it. Bounce back and forth from it. I've got an album that I've been working on for about 4 or 5 years now, and an album that I've been working on for about 2 years that are in the running. I think the one that's been on the cutting block for 5 years is probably going to come out this year, actually, which I'm really proud of. The King Gorm album also took about 5 years, I think. So I just make stuff that doesn't take me a long time in between, so I feel good about myself. Otherwise, you just end up releasing nothing, and I don't know, that really gets to some people, including me. I find that it's really helpful to just find something that's easier for you, even if it's writing poems or creating visual art. Just making stuff and bouncing from the things that you're working on to the other things that take a long time. Let's see. Let me. I don't want to stay on one labels page for too long, but I'm going to check out maybe like one more thing here. I'm drawn to this design. Looks like it's relatively popular. A lot of people have bought it so far, and this isn't new today. Oh, it doesn't have a cassette. I don't want to disappoint myself. I'm not going to spend too much money on on digitals today, but we'll see. Let's see. This was one I was excited about. I haven't heard this yet, but let's check this out. Okay, Future Imperfect. Future Imperfect is a project by some friends of mine up in Seattle. I don't know how popular some of these other bands are, but Brian Kim is in Witch Ripper and Gladiators Eat Fire. I don't know. I've never heard of this band. Pachinko Royale. Okay. Well, I guess Brian's in a band I haven't heard of too. But this is Brian's first solo release as Future Imperfect. And I don't know what to expect. I have no idea. I've only seen him play metal before. So let's find out. Yeah, when you're drawing, it's like, you just start drawing. And if you want to draw something, you almost need some type of inspiration for it, right? I draw also, and I would say that drawing's more of a hobby of mine. Although I actually did this on live stream. I did this album cover, and I'm pretty proud of it. And I did the album cover for the King Gorm record as well. So I've been doing more and more art that I'm pleased with enough to actually publish, I guess. Oh wow, this is funny. So there's a thing about music when you recognize the vocalist's voice because you're familiar with their speaking voice. So Brian sounds like this when you talk to him, and I really like that. I like that I can tell that it's him singing. This is pretty cool so far. This isn't what I expected. Okay. Turning the music off for a second. Pro tip on BANDCAMP. I know not everyone can afford it. When you see name your price, put in at least 50 cents. I'm going to put in $1 here. But if you don't put money on for name your price, if you put 0, your profile doesn't appear down here. And sometimes people will turn up on BANDCAMP pages like this and be like, oh, it's probably not that good. Only one person bought it. And what a sad reason to not expose yourself to new music. And I definitely used to be like that. And I still am sometimes when I'm, busy or I don't have a lot of time for something. But I just want to make sure that one more box down here to make this look a little bit more valid, I think is going to be really cool. Anyway, I'm going to listen to a little bit of this one too. I'll probably listen to the rest of this later. Again, I'm like a little bit worried that I'll get a copyright strike for playing music in the background, but this stuff's all published on BANDCAMP, which doesn't sort of automatically check YouTube. And I'm also buying all this stuff like on the record, so I don't feel bad about it in any way. Shroud by Hasu. I played a show with Hasuvel once. Cool, I'll check that out. Let's check it out. Hasselfeld Shroud. Here it is. Oh, that's a really cool cover. I like the I really like the composition of this. Looks like it'll work well on a cassette or digital. Oh, this one's on cassette too. Nice. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, you can't go wrong starting with a gong. Who's calling me on my live stream? Can you all hear everything? I always have problems playing music in the background that's not coming from my DAW. I'm wondering if you can hear the music and my voice pretty clearly when I talk over it. Can you let me know in the chat if the mix is good, if you can hear everything? Nice. Okay. Thanks, Camila. This is bizarre. It's cool. The Shrine of My Father's Skull. That's a cool name. This is relatively inexpensive for a cassette. I'm into it. Let's do it. I don't like being on too many mailing lists. I'll just do it anyway. It's really helpful to artists when you're on their mailing list, I think. Yeah, if you're on too many mailing lists, sometimes it gets it gets overwhelming. Anyway, let's keep going down this list. Check out some more of this stuff. Oh, I think my friend Trevor put something new out. I'm gonna check this one out. Beastmaker is, you might have heard of it. He's actually relatively well known in the heavy metal underground. And this looks like it's new, yeah. God, I love the graphic designer that does these. Cool. Let's see what this is. It's probably doom metal. Usually is relatively doom metal, classic heavy metal. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So Samuel is in the chat right now and has a lot of music up, and I've heard some of it, and what I've heard is fantastic. So I'm gonna have to check this out. Apparently, it's all Name Your Price today. Yeah, this riff is cool, huh? Oh, it just stops the music if you go over here. That's kind of a cool t-shirt. I can't buy this. So funny story. I actually avoid almost anything with a really like clearly presented spider in the aesthetic, because my mom is arachnophobic, so I don't want her to like be on Facebook and see a picture of me wearing a t-shirt with a giant spider on it. Freak her out. Actually, I'm worried that she might be watching the live stream or the recap of this and like have to shut the computer. God, there's so much stuff on here. Trevor is prolific. He puts out tons of shit. And he's got a record label. His label actually put out one of my albums recently. So this is pretty cool. I'm not sure yet if I want to buy this. Oh, there's a Misfits cover. Oh, this is like my favorite Misfits song. Okay, fine, Trevor, you got me. Oh, I don't need to be on his mailing list. He texts me when he makes stuff. He's actually one of those people that literally just calls you, like old school style. Speaking of which, I'm going to just check his labels page. You'll see some of my stuff here. So obviously, again, shameless plug. This is me right here. I actually did the artwork on this one too. I'm relatively proud of that. Oh, and then there's, I forgot about this stuff. Shoot. The new Haunt isn't on pre-order yet, though. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love seeing sold out next to my name. That always feels really good. What else do we have up here? Computer Warrior, Strike of the Saber, 7-inch. I don't remember if I wanted this one or not. Let me just check this out real quick. Oh yeah, my friend Jesse did the music video for this song. This is like almost like to the level of being corny, heavy metal. Oh, awesome! I'm glad you liked it. Oh, what's up, Varvitas? So, yeah, I'm just shopping on on Bandcamp right now because it's Bandcamp Friday. So, if anyone's just joining, basically today Bandcamp is forgoing their revenue share, which means that if you buy something on the website, the artist gets all the money instead of just a percentage of it. So I'm trying to, spend as much money as I can afford to. Which I mean, I'm not rich, but I'm already almost up to $100 here. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to just be exploring stuff. Check out Voice Inner. Oh, cool. I'll pull that up too. Let me pull up that in a tab. Voices of the. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna look up while I was on the Haunt. Oh, this isn't Bandcamp. Is there a Bandcamp? There's no Bandcamp here. Okay. Maybe I'll come back to that. I wanted to see if I can find Haunt's page. I feel like there's a new t-shirt up that I like. I'll find that in a minute. Let's just, I'm going to see if I can put any of this stuff on and see if I want any of this. Oh, merch. Are there any things? This is all sold out. Okay. Dang. Oh, was there a Bandcamp link? My bad. Oh, God. Samuel, yours your stuff is like some of the only black metal that I actually like. I don't really enjoy black metal that much, but all of your music is like, if I made a black metal album, it would probably sound like this. And it wouldn't because I haven't gotten black metal to sound like this, and which is why I haven't released any. Okay. We're gonna do Bandcamp. I actually, I showed a friend that was making a black metal release. This, I think, yeah, it was actually this EP, suggesting some production techniques, and I even recommended. Well, it was like if you don't want to make this yourself, send me the guitar parts, and I'll try to produce it and make it sound as much like this as I can, as far as the production side of it. Anyway, this is cool. I haven't bought anything from you yet. I'm gonna give you $5 because I come back to your page a lot. And I stream your stuff more often than you'd expect me to. Yeah, a little bit post-rock prog, a little bit like stuff that's not black metal. I really like the chord choices in Ardente. Is it Ardente? I don't know if I pronounced this E at the end. This synth is kind of fucked up. It sounds cool. That echoing sound. It's like weird FM stuff. Ardent, okay. Yep, here we go. That's 7,635. I'm going to delete that before I accidentally click the wrong buttons. This is where I need to like do a crowdfunding project, like one of those like potato salad style crowdfunding projects. I really want to buy the digital album for Cursed Eternal Dreams, and I just need $999 Canadian, so I can do it. If I raise an extra 1,000, I'll live stream myself doing it, and if I raise an extra 5, I'll make a can of soup and eat it. This is pretty tight. Cassette 8 remaining. I saw such a hilarious like personal attack kind of a meme. It was like referring specifically to making a limited edition 20 cassette Dungeon Synth release, and it was like not in a Dungeon Synth community or forum or at all. It was like a Simpsons meme, and it was like hilariously specific. Also, speaking of limited editions, I actually I don't know if anyone in here is following the videos that I made creating a Dungeon Synth project from scratch, the Astral Cauldron one. But I actually got an email today from the cassette duplication saying that the order got lost and that they apparently shipped it out in December. So I should have had it out to everyone like almost 2 months ago, and apparently it wasn't my fault, and they're remaking it. So apparently it's gonna go out in, I don't know, soon. They're probably gonna rush it. I feel bad because it didn't sound like it was their fault either. I think it just got lost in the mail. So I'm glad I'm glad I followed up. Put it that way. Take that as a piece of advice. If something seems wrong or missing or taking too long, something might have actually gone wrong. I like these synth sounds. Who is this artist? Tape label. I'm always like hesitant to support anything that's called vampiric or something. I feel like they're Nazis or something. Can anyone confirm that this? I'm not giving my money to like some questionable politics here. I don't know anything about this artist, and before I buy something, I do like this, but before I buy something from them, anything that says like has this kind of a label, I'm just like, I've seen too many people that are like into weird Nazi shit that use that, and not to say that that's like specifically like a problem. That's just I've experienced it more than once at this point, so I'm hesitant, and I don't want to do research on this right now. But whenever I see stuff like that, I usually research the project before I spend money on it. I think it's like, you know, you can have your own opinion about like about whether or not you should be allowed to enjoy the music, but as far as actually supporting financially goes, I draw a hard line there. Oh, there's not a lot of Nazis. They just when they're there, you don't want to support them. And I'm not suggesting that these people or this person is. I just don't know anything about this act, and I've seen this particular tag associated with like far right stuff before, and I hate that that's a thing because I love vampires and I love vampire media, and I love like stuff like Castlevania, stuff like that, and I don't want to allow people to like appropriate that, but I just want to I would be double checking on other forums real quick right now, but I'm going to do something else instead. Yeah, black metal is the worst with that, isn't it? It's like what is the deal with black metal? Why do people like to play black metal if they are into fascism? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, here's one. Here's the opposite of a Nazi. I was gonna check this one out. This release out. This is my friend Sarah did this one, and I think this is like not really Dungeon Synth or anything like that. It's like more like this actually does have a little bit of a Dungeon Synth vibe. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, Sarah just got hit by a truck, so I think that she could use the money. Throw some money at her if you can. Let me see what these are. I'm not just gonna throw money at someone when they have a lot of releases either, because I want to make sure I'm buying my favorite one. This is pretty cool though. This is like one of the kinds of things I like. Sort of like weirdo, not quite neoclassical, not quite dark ambient, not quite dungeon synth. I feel like this belongs in like a point and click adventure game like Broken Sword or something. LOL. Yeah, it probably is largely Varg's fault. Varvitas, I think you're right about that. Oh, and Zooey, that's actually that's good to hear. I'd much rather see leftist vampiric dungeon synth than rightist. Steven, you cannot drop a link simply because I think the link will get erased from the chat. So if you want to share your thing, I'm very happy with you doing that, but please just put the artist name and the album name, because I think that an actual link will get blocked from the chat. So don't put the link itself. Oh, like Barbitos? Is it like Barbitos? Like is it like a Spanish word, or is it yeah, I guess I was saying, okay, Barbitos. Gotcha. Cool. Hello Francis, hello chat. Leyland Beyond the Twilight Gorge is my Dungeon Synth project. Okay, I'm copy pasting that. Oh, cool. Okay. Is this it? This is the right one, I assume. Okay, cool. This is pretty cool. This is $3.33 more. You're getting $4, Sarah. Okay. Next, let's check this out. Oh, this is cool. I love that harp. I think I've heard chainmail before. Zooey. This is the correct one, I assume? Yeah, here it is. Cool. Okay, whose was this? This is, Anton Klinok. This is awesome. I'm really liking this one. I'm not gonna play the whole thing or anything. I'm gonna assume the rest of it's this good, and I'm gonna give you some money. What should I give you? I don't know. My default is $1, but there's a lot of tracks on this. I'll give you $3 or €3, 3.56 USD. Sure. Okay, here you go. Cool. This is awesome. Oh, good work with that album. Also, I'll keep this going like a lot longer. If people like are buying my stuff in here, if I'm seeing sales come in on my phone, I'm gonna be spending way more money. So I don't know if that's gonna be inspirational. I feel like we could make this live stream really fun if people throw money at me and waste money. And also, I think that it's also a pinned comment, but there's a discount code for today where if you're buying anything on my site, not just this album, it's 50% off with the code Astral Cauldron with an underscore between it. Just so anyone knows. And that includes this digital discography, which is like everything. So it's like $12 or something, $13. Which, if you like downloaded music, is a good deal, and if you don't, it's a waste of money if you're streaming. I put this stuff on YouTube also, so it's not really worth it if you aren't putting it on like a different device or listening to it on the run. Okay, let's check out chainmail. I'm still getting used to my new keyboard, and my hands are cold. Oh, this does have like the look of a first demo. 3 tracks, artwork. This is some underground shit right here. I'm excited to check this one out in a little bit. We're still listening to Chainmail right now. This is a long intro. Oh wow, this is a vibe. This is like the meme about like Dungeon Synth being just wind noises. But it's like there's something to be said for that. I think it's not something that I'm going to listen through right now while I'm on a live stream, but it's definitely something that I wouldn't turn off if I had it on in the background. Is there a there's no physical on this. Okay. This is tight though. Okay, I'm going to listen to this later. And a good way to remind yourself is to come back and look at your own collection. Something else that's great for Bandcamp is that you can look at collections and you can look at who supports stuff. So for example, if you go to this album of mine had like a relatively high amount of supporters, and I can see like what other stuff these people are buying. So someone who thinks my music is stupidly good, like I can see what else they like, and you see like there's some pretty good stuff on here. I'm sure some of you have even heard some of these releases. So, you know, it's like always an honor to be placed next to things that you've heard before that you like. But I really like finding out what people are, what people that listen to my music are also buying. Oh, here's Jen. Jen had a new release today. Oh no, she didn't. It was like it was just putting up more copies of Plight. I already have this one on cassette, so I won't be buying it again. Sorry, Jen, if you're watching. This album is pretty fucking awesome, though. Like, highly recommended. If you like, I'd say it's more Berlin School than Dungeon Synth, but it's quite good. Yo, whose was this? Anthony N. Fair and Demo 1. This is great. This is your first demo? Tell us what you made this on in the chat. What did you do this on like a DAW or the tape recorder, or how did you put this together? It turned out awesome, especially for a first attempt. Like I would say this is good even for like a not first attempt. Stadium, The Lesser Forgotten. Let's check this one out too. Did I copy that correctly? Shoot. Okay. I'll check that one out in a bit. I've got a lot more stuff on my list to get to as well. This is awesome. I'm gonna throw a buck at it. The short releases, I don't know why I always find myself paying less for them, and that's on me. I'm basically like not even getting anything. I don't know. I think it's just cool to give people money if they do something cool. Like if you go to a show and you really like the band and you don't like their t-shirt designs, be like, I don't think I'd wear any of your t-shirts, but I really liked your band, and here's some money. I have cash on my desk because of COVID-19. Actually, like I haven't been spending cash because cash is kind of dirty, and like so I have cash that I haven't spent, and every time I end up with cash, it just doesn't get used for like almost a year now. So I've got all these like $5 bills and stuff on my desk. I'm also forgetting what I've bought at this point, which is really dangerous. DAW and VST. Which VSTs did you use for the instruments, Anthony? I would love to know because I like the sounds you're using. And I mean, if you don't want to share, that's obviously totally fine too. Let's see here. I have a recommendation for, where is it? Oh, this is actually, I want to see if there's a physical of this. I don't think there's a physical version of it, which is disappointing, but this is like such a cool soundtrack. Oh my God. I've never seen 76 track albums before. That's really funny. Oh man. I'm not gonna be able to find the song I like on this. Korg M1. Okay, cool. I was thinking of getting the Korg gadget. Like, I was gonna sell like one of my synthesizers, and I have like a small portable digital synth, and I was thinking of getting the Nintendo Switch and the Korg app for Nintendo Switch. The Korg, I don't remember what it's called, Korg gadget or something like that, and make an album on a Nintendo Switch. Oh, is it really? That's awesome. I love that people are making Dungeon Synth on Korg M1s and barrels versus bisteps. Can I just say how cool the sounds that Jeff Ball gets are? Okay, on this one, I'm gonna wait for. Yeah, I don't like CDs. Time Spinner. Oh, this guy did the Time Spinner soundtrack. Wow, that's cool. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy anything from this. I don't like spending $12 on a digital release, even with 75 tracks, because I'm not gonna get through all 75 tracks at the end of the day. But if Jeff Ball ever somehow sees this and puts out the Tiny Barbarian soundtrack on like a 3 LP set, I'll buy like 5 copies of it. This is like the coolest video game soundtrack. Let's see here. I already bought Future Imperfect. Oh, my friends at Glory or Death have a new release on their label. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I'm on this compilation album. I'm not gonna buy a copy because I'm on it. But oh, it's a 3 LP. Oh my God, yeah. It's like, look at this stuff. This is wild. Yeah, I'm on here somewhere. Oh, some of my other friends are on here too. Cool. Haunt's on here. Gygax is on here. Wow. Yeah, oh, here's, this is me, King Gorm. Ultimate Reality. Cool. Okay. Teenage Gizzard. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Kind of cool. It's not really my thing though. It's not I don't think I'm gonna I don't like buying LPs that I don't think I'm gonna listen to more than once, so I think I'm gonna skip this one for now, and let other people get it, because I know a lot of people were really excited about this, so I don't want to end up with a copy and then just have it collect dust. I feel bad about that. So yeah, old Doom, like the band Doom. Is that what you're talking about in here, Zooey? Let's see what else we got here. Is this? Yeah, this is actually a label I wanted to check out. Someone told me about this, and I was kind of excited to see what's here. I don't know if you all know who Claudio Simonetti is, but like, in my opinion, he's a fucking legend. There's 2 copies remaining of this. I might buy one of these. Oh, Hexen's a game too. Doom, the game. Wait, was the Doom OST made on one of those? I didn't realize that. Oh, cool. Did they do the sound effects on that as well? I know that a lot of the sound effects for Doom were processed library sounds, basically. And I've actually tried recreating some of those. That's like sort of a hobby of mine. It's kind of a weird hobby, recreating sound effects from video games, but it's kind of fun. This is sick. All right, Claudio Simonetti. Ooh. That shipping number is really ugly. Do I want this badly enough to pay $18 shipping it? I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll come back to that one maybe. Oh, this soundtrack's cool too. Demons. Yeah, Claudio Simonetti did a lot of horror movies in the I think 70s and 80s mostly. Oh, did you? You bought all this stuff last night? Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna think about this. I'm not gonna buy it right away because I'm already up to $86, and I don't really want to. I'm not rich. Someone recommended this to me. This is another. I have no idea what to expect. This is cool. I like these song names too. Neuromancer. This is like if I was friends with more rappers, I would want to sample this type of stuff and make beats out of it, loop some of this stuff, rap over it. It'd be amazing. I would love to do that. Do I have any rappers in here in my chat right now? I don't know. Any rappers want to collab? I've made beats for people a couple of times, and it's just like it's a fun thing to do, but it's like I'm not gonna go out of my way to get into it unless I have someone that is like actively wanting me to work with them on it. Oh, I like this album. I wanted to see if it's on. Oh, I didn't check this out either. Is this band? I feel like it's this record here is like pretty cool. This is probably going to be a lot to ship also. I've been kind of wanting a copy of this. Okay, they only charge $8.30 for shipping. I think I want this one. I've been meaning to get that. I liked this album, and I got Old Sorcery confused with Old Tower, and apparently Old Tower is like a relatively like well-known fascist group or something. And I was like really disappointed to find out that this album I liked was made by some shitheads, and then I realized that I had the name wrong, and that Old Sorcery is not in fact that, is my understanding. So anyway, a story in 3 acts, I guess. This was someone's in chat. Whose was this? Are you still here? Stadium. I remember I copy pasted this one. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'm not gonna. Oh, here it is. This is Steven Soderbergh's from the chat. Oh, cool. This is like a solo album, it looks like. hang on a second. Look how long this album is. What? Oh my god, this is like 2 albums. This is cool. This is not the kind of music I would normally listen to, but since I'm already here and since I'm spending money, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get through this album, and I'll come back and give you more money later if I don't. But just to remind myself, I'm going to buy it for $1. So I'll be back for that one. What else do we have here? Let's see. I've got so much stuff on my list. Oh my god. Someone was telling me to check this one out. I know this name. What is this? This is cool, but I don't know if I want to buy it because I don't really like CDs. Let's hear some other parts of it. Whoa, wasn't expecting that. I didn't get around to this. I feel like Haunt is like a clothing brand. I love some of these shirts. I probably have like 2 Haunt shirts though. But I was thinking about checking out hoodies and stuff, which are like so expensive. That's cool. I'm gonna have to hit up Trevor about this though, because I need to know like what brand he's using, because I've got long arms, so I end up with sleeves that are too short unless I'm really careful when I buy my sweater. So I'm gonna have to like have like a fashion conversation with him about that and see what happens. Okay, what else do we have here? I've got some other stuff on my list. Is anyone else in chat have a new release that they wanted to tell us about? I think I got to the ones that were in chat. Filmmaker. Oh, someone recommended this. I don't know what it is. It had a cool name, The Mountain King. Whoa. There's a lot of stuff on here. This is how people feel when they go on my Bandcamp and see like 20 albums. They're like, this is too much. I'm overwhelmed. This one's got really cool art. I'm going to start here.
As you go closer to death, you come into the next stage. You went into...
This looks like a movie poster, doesn't it?
World.
This text is cool.
Back again.
Whoa. That's gnarly. Whoa. This is intense. Leviatar, huh? I don't think I have heard Leviatar or Leviatar. This is like pretty cool. I'm worried that this isn't the right music for a tape though. The low end is so pronounced that I think that is like, it's kind of like designed for a digital recording. I feel like it might be like I think, dare I say, I think this might sound bad on a cassette. It sounds incredible digitally, but it sounds like it's really for like a system with subwoofers and like listening to in a studio. Huh. This is like an album that I would buy on CD if I liked my CD player. Because I think it sounds like it's really for digital. I'm tempted though to see. Let's see what the merch looks like. It's a really cool looking tape. Interesting. I'm tempted by it, but I'm already like $120. This is horrible. I'm gonna have so little money after this, but that's fine. Spreading the wealth. Do you see what I'm doing here? I'm just like click on something that has like a cool design. I'm gonna go back and listen to the most recent release instead. I like. I think that visual aesthetic is so important to music, and oh wow, people seem to like this one. Lots of people buying it. Okay, let's hear it. That's a cool, clean guitar tone. Oh wow, it's like this is like a oil painting or something that they made this art from. You can see the like what do you call it? Like the wedges, or I don't know my art terms. This is cool, but I don't see myself coming back to it. I don't think I'm gonna buy it. I really like it, but it's like a show I would go to and not buy the merch, but go to the show again. And that's kind of how I feel about certain types of music. I don't find myself listening to a lot of doom metal, even though I enjoy playing it, making it, and going to the shows. And I don't know what that is, but I don't know. I'm gonna skip this one in the interest of saving myself some money. What do we have here? I've got no, I already looked at that one. Whose is this? Someone sent me this link. And I don't remember whose it is. Do I know someone in this band? Or is it just a recommendation? I actually don't know. I think it was just a recommendation. Huh, well, let's hear it. We're at Meow Meow. It's a 32-second track. Is this just an intro track or something? This is like total stoner rock. I'm actually sure that I won't come back to this album, so I'm not gonna buy it. It sounds like it's good, but not what I want to listen to usually. This is like what I want to listen to when I'm driving, if I was a person that liked listening to music when I drive. But I actually don't put music on when I drive. I'm one of the only people I know that doesn't do that, and I don't know what's wrong with me. Hopefully nothing. Okay, what else do we have? I've got this list, and there's still some other stuff. Oh yeah, my friend's label here. This is again largely like stoner rock label, so I don't really find myself coming back to a lot of their releases, even though many of them are quite good. But having said that, I still end up liking a lot of it, and I like to keep track of their new releases. Actually, you know what? This album cover is pretty cool. Let's just give it a chance. Oh, Brian, you recommended that one. I already, you haven't seen a notification for it because I haven't checked out, but what's up, Brian? Yours is on my cart in here somewhere. I don't know where. I don't remember what your album was called, but I added it to my cart. Okay, let's see this one. This one, well, I don't get to listen to it, so I'm not gonna buy it. I like will never in a million years pre-order an album that I don't get to listen to. It's like, I don't know what the thinking is behind that, but yeah, I guess I'm not pre-ordering anything. I'm gonna have to talk to the people I know that work at this label and ask them what the thinking behind that is. That's actually really curious. I've never seen that before, putting stuff up for pre-order without having a track, or at least a sample of a track. I already looked at Serpent Sword. I think I looked at all of these. And if anyone's around here again, I'm just gonna mention one more time that I'll keep doing some more shopping if anyone's enjoying this. But I'm getting to the point where I'm pretty much ready to check out, and I need to do that when I'm not showing my credit card number on the screen. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna probably call the live stream relatively close to over and wrap things up. I do want to go through a few other things though, for people that aren't as familiar with Bandcamp. Just going to the actual Bandcamp homepage and exploring stuff this way can be really fun. If you see like an album cover that really catches your eye, it's fun to like click on it and check it out and listen to it sometimes. And when I was saying like if you buy something, it turns up here. So I don't know how many people actually do this where they'll just see stuff and click on it, but I definitely do it sometimes and just see like, what is this thing? Is it cool?
Wait, you guys are going downtown?
Sort of like an indie rock release. This is not my thing. I'm not gonna buy it, but I think it's fun to do that sometimes and just explore Bandcamp that way. Yeah, watching other people spend money is great. So here's another thing that I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of doing this on like Reverb.com and buying like, next time I'm gonna buy a synthesizer, like just have everyone pressure me into spending like $1,000. I'm not ready to do that at all, but I'll get to it eventually. Maybe if I get more followers on the channel, I'll do something where I'll go and like find a piece of gear that I like and I'll buy it and then raffle it off to whoever's in the chat. But I'm not going to do that unless I've got like a few thousand subscribers. It just seems like a suicidal publicity stunt. But anyway, I'm going to go over here to my checkout, and I think that I want to multiple items in your cart. Okay, I'm gonna have to check out 13 separate times. I'm not gonna put you all through this. That's not something that's fun to actually watch. And those of you that put your links in the chat will see that I actually am buying these things, and I'm not just pretending to, because you'll get money. You'll get like between like $1 and $5 each, pretty much. Merry holiday. Merry happy Bandcamp Friday. Anyway, I hope this has been fun for everyone. I definitely had more fun than I thought I would. I just noticed that my light went out too, so I probably got a little bit darker. In the room got a little bit darker partway through the stream. I'll have to charge that. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. And I mean, if you bought a copy of my album, thank you so much. Thanks for the support. I hope that I sell enough copies of it to make back the money I just spent. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you not in the flesh, but I've got new videos coming out on Saturday mornings and usually Wednesday evenings as well. So I'll see you in my past self in the video I already made and have scheduled for tomorrow morning. And I'll talk to you in the comments. Bye.